All right. We live. Hi, Vibrant. Hi, Quinn. Welcome to the stream. All right. I know you wanted to do it last time, Quinn, so I'll just like. Oh wait, I forgot to put the pin message. Give me a second. What's good? Another GD content creator. Welcome to the stream. What up, guys? Yeah, I know, Quinn. I'm doing it right now. All right. There we go. Hi, Morty. Welcome to the stream. All right. Let's rate Quinn's icons now. Okay. Computer noises. Indeed, I was typing the pin message. All right. Let me see. I don't like the ball. I'm gonna be honest. I think like the face of the ball. I don't know. It's kind of off-putting to me, in my opinion. The robot's okay. I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of basic compared to the rest. Since the robot's a little simple and you have a more simple icon set, or yeah, since you're, I mean not, since you have a more simple color palette, then. Oh, it says white, but to you it's RGB. I mean, well, for this one, I mean, most of it looks good, but like I think the ball's kind of off-putting in my opinion. Also, welcome Nias to the stream. I think I like the cube. I feel like that would look good in RGB. Same with the ship. UFO's okay. I don't know. It's kind of hard to imagine it in RGB. Wave, like I say, is pretty generic, so it's kind of hard to rate. And then Spider is also cool, but it's kind of hard to rate when you like have a texture pack on, because like it's gonna be different from what I see. Mori D Ouch GD. Hi, Front Boy. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's see. Okay, so the ball here actually kind of works in my opinion, since it's a lot more colorful. The face kind of like, I don't know, I feel like it has more of a presence. I don't like the robot. I just don't like that robot in general. I think the face is really ugly. I don't like the robot, I'm gonna be honest. Spider's okay. I don't know. It's the thing is, like, yellow is like my least favorite color, and then I'm not the biggest fan of this shade of green. I mean, I think it's okay, but I don't like yellow at all. And for the spider, I don't really like how like it's a yellow face and then like the green teeth. I think the cube looks kind of cool though. Like, even with like not my favorite colors. I think you did good with the cube, but I think the ship is definitely like the one that stood out to me the most. I feel like, you know, the yellow dragon with like the green outline works really well in my opinion. UFO's okay. I mean, it's nothing like special. I've noticed a lot of people like to use this UFO though, so and then the wave I actually think looks kind of cool for like a wave, because it's like it's like a ship, and then like I don't know. Like I said, I feel like these colors work for a ship. Nice. I'm not doing a level request stream, so how would I look at your? Why would I look? All right, but overall, I think your icon set, I think like it starts off good from the left and gets progressive. Like the last two, I don't like, so I'd give it like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. All right, let's see who's next. Duh, Pokemon. Oh boy, I already see the same color. Okay. Alright, so my biggest issue is that, like, I feel like, I don't know, I know I'd have it where, like, I have a darker shade. I have like magenta and then light pink. But here, I don't know. I feel like with the icons you use, it kind of like doesn't match for some of them. Like for the wave, I just don't think it looks good at all. It's kind of just like, I don't know. It's kind of, also it's red. Like red, in my opinion, I'm not a big fan of red levels too. But as an icon set too, it's kind of an eyesore to me because like everything kind of blends in. I think the cat looks good though. I actually really like the ship as well. I think you did a good job picking the ship because I think the red and the dark or maroon match really well. UFO I'm not a big fan of, but then again I'm just not a big fan of that UFO in general. The ball, I feel like it's kind of hard to make it look good, and so yeah. Robot's kind of generic, like I said, and then Spider I think actually looks okay. I think he goes for an animal theme kind of. I can see it. I see it with all of them, but like I don't know. I feel like he should change the color. I mean, it's not really the icons in other GD. I feel like you should change the color. Overall, I'd rate it like a 4 out of 10, maybe 3, yeah, 4. Everything except wave and UFO are animals, yeah. And UFO, I don't know if there's like an animal one, but it's like really hard to get. And then for wave, there's no animal wave, so you know. Let's see. NG Gaming, except for spelt with an E, apparently. NG Gaming. Okay. First of all, I actually, Front Boy, I don't know how I'd rate yours if you didn't have an account. Just make, I don't know, make an account, I guess. Anyways, Robot, I don't like. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the Robot. I think this is like the one of the worst robots out there. It's just so ugly. Wave, again, it's kind of generic. I mean, that's just Wave in general, like I said. It's nothing special, but like, I think your color scheme works for most, but I feel like for the robot and the robot, like it doesn't work. But I think it works, and the cube. I don't think the color scheme just doesn't look good with these colors. I feel like, I don't know, the pink is kind of like so bright, and then like you also have another bright color, so it kind of just doesn't look good. The ship I think is actually really good though. The ship I think you did a good job with. I like how the colors blend in together since it's like different vines surrounding each other, so I think you did a good job with that. Ball, I'm not the biggest fan of, I can't lie. It's okay. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of the ball. I just feel like the face doesn't the dark scheme of the face doesn't work with the bright colors in the back. At least for this one. The UFO is good though. I feel like, you know, it's kind of hard to mess up this UFO. Although I'm not a biggest fan of the white dots. Overall, I'd give this icon kit set like a 6 out of 10. Yes, Frontloy. What is it? Frontloy. Man. STERRREED. Alright. I honestly just don't think this type of stream gets as much traction as level requests. Yeah, I mean, I just had to do this at some point. So, you know, hold up, give me a second. I'll rate this real quick. Will it save your data if you create an account? Yes, it will. Hold up, give me a second. Alright, my opinion on this icon set. First of all, I'm gonna be real, I don't like the ship. I feel like you were trying to go for like a vine kind of theme. Because it looks like, the ship looks like a vine, but honestly, I don't know. I just don't think it looks good, like, as a ship. Because it's like, again, a dark shade of green and a light shade of green, which I actually don't think is as bad as the red, but for the ship, it just doesn't work in my opinion. The wave is actually reminds me of a Christmas tree. I think it actually has a good theming to it for being a wave and of all things. So, you know, you can rate my icons nice. I mean, I get what you can. I don't have any control over what you do. The cube. I said the cube looks good in my opinion. I feel like this cube works for this color scheme because there's like a light side and then a dark side, and one nice, one evil. So that actually works really well. The ball, again, since it's this color scheme, it's not gonna look that bad. It is kind of basic in my opinion, but it looks good enough. Same with the UFO. Feels kind of like basic, but in a good way. It's kind of like you tried to go for the double face kind of theme. Yeah, I can see that with like the UFO and the cube. Not UFO ball, not UFO. I don't know why I said that because I just did it. The robot for me I think looks good since I feel like you were trying to go for like a dinosaur, and this actually works really well for a dinosaur. This robot in particular I think looks really good. The spider's kind of in my opinion. I don't know. It just doesn't stick out to me compared to like the cube or the wave or the ball. Overall, I'd give it like a 7 or 8 out of 10. The robot matches the cube. Oh yeah, it does. I just noticed. Yeah, I'll give it an 8. I like the theming of this one, although the ship does bring it down. Alright, let's see. PUC ORIAL A, oh my god, ALYT. Alright. Which ship should I use then? I have no idea. I don't know. You can look. I don't mean. Again, this person also uses the same ship as you. I've noticed this ball gets used a lot. I don't know why. I mean, in my opinion, the ball isn't that. I feel like this ball in general just isn't that good because there's like a face in the middle. It's kind of off-putting to me, and it's not like a face where like it matches with the colors. It's just like there's like black that makes the face. You get what I mean? I don't know. I just don't think the ball looks that good, but I like the coloring of it. It's the teal cyan and white look really good together. The cube, it's kind of basic in my opinion. I feel like, I mean, the colors of course are gonna look good, but I don't know. I feel like this cube is just kind of basic. The ship I hate. I don't like this ship, to be honest. Ball, like I said, pretty eh. The spider is cool. I mean, like I said, I don't really like the teeth of this spider when it's white though. It kind of looks like off-putting compared to the rest of the design of the spider. The robot looks alright in my opinion. It was also the same as the last one, but I feel like the coloring just isn't as good since like this one, it's supposed to be like this dinosaur sort of thing, and I just feel like it doesn't work for this. The UFO actually looks cool in my opinion. I think the white horns mixed with like the cyan color base actually go pretty well together. And then the wave is like, I actually think it looks kind of good in my opinion because of the like, I don't know, like I said, I like the coloring of this icon set, and I feel like coloring plays a big part in wave, and this wave also just looks cool in my opinion. So I'd give it like, I want to say, I want to say 5, 6 out of 10, something like that. Let's see. DA 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Give me a second here. Alright. Beat 10 map packs for glow. How did I never know that? Anyways, this icon set. I'm gonna be real, the colors don't mix well for me in the cube. I don't know, I just feel like cyan and the dark purple with the maybe try going for like a lighter shade of purple. I just don't think the cube looks that good in my opinion. Um, Ship is I feel like there's just like the ship. There's gonna be a lot of colors to it, and for me, it just doesn't look that great. The ball is okay in my opinion. I mean, this ball is pretty basic to like mess up, so I think this one's all right. The colors for the UFO actually look good since it's like this is more outer space colors, and this UFO is like more outer, like an alien ship theme. So that looks cool. I actually really like this wave in general. I think the sword is a pretty cool wave. Colors, of course, are gonna be like I don't know. I just feel like I like the cyan part since it reminds me of a diamond sword from Minecraft. The purple part's alright. I don't know. I just feel like if you change the purple to something else, it would be a lot better of an icon set. But for now, it's like I don't know. I just don't. I just feel like yeah, blue. The blue works well. It's just the purple. Gary, why does it say failed to log in? I don't know. Spider, in my opinion, is it's like the cube. It's like the purple's so dark that it just kind of overshadows the cyan, so it's not like anything good. And then the robot is kind of like the ship. It's whatever. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the robot as well. I just don't think the colors match with it. It's kind of hard to like rate when that's pretty straightforward. But my opinion, this is like no offense, but like 3, 4 out of 10. I just feel like you need to change like the purple because the cyan works really well with this icon set. It's just like if you changed it to something else, then maybe. All right. 1K challenges. All right, let's see. Hey yo, that's my UFO W. All right, but anyway, spider is the basic spider, and then like the cyan and or blue and white combo is like one of the most popular ones because obviously it looks really well in my opinion. But I feel like for the spider, since you chose like the base spider, it's like really generic in my opinion. The robot's ugly as hell. I can't lie. Like, I don't know. The blue face. It's. I just feel like the colors don't match for that robot in particular. The UFO I think looks nice, but then again, it's my UFO, so I'm gonna be a bit biased. But I think the UFO looks nice, especially with this colors. It's like the UFO's like cold as hell, so he's like not cold as like I don't know the North Pole or something. But I think it looks good. Just like the spider, your ship is kind of like basic in my opinion, but at least it has like some sort of decoration, and the white like stripe on it looks kind of cool with the blue. So, Hosea 5, put your name in the chat. Oh, okay. I'm going in order. I've noticed. I think this cube is the diamond cube, so I think the diamond, or at least diamond's old cube or whatever. I think this one looks I think the cube looks nice, like the blue and white. And then the ball is kind of basic in my opinion. Overall, I'd give this like a 5 out of 10. Alright, let's see. Oh boy. Okay, so my biggest issue is that you chose the darker shade of purple with like black of all things. So like, I don't know, stuff like the spider just doesn't look good in my opinion. I don't know, I just feel like the shade of purple doesn't really work in Geometry Dash for most icons. The cube is like I don't know. Since it's your PFP, I know you were trying to go for like that as your image, and for that like I feel like this cube is kind of hard to mess up, and you didn't. Like the cube is good. The wave is basic in my opinion. Like I don't know. I just feel like there's nothing really to it. UFO actually looks kind of cool. I think it reminds me of like a bat, you know, since it's like a darker. It's like the dark purple wings, and then like the black middle. I actually think it looks good. The ship I don't really like. I don't know. I just feel like purple and black for the ship don't work well, but you know. And then the ball I think the ball looks eh. I mean, like I said, purple and black, it's not like my favorite combo ever. So, overall, I'd give this icon set like, I don't know, the cube and the UFO, I'd give it like a 6 out of 10, in my opinion. Alright, let's see. Kayaks. Aria. There's just not that much to talk about. Joseph. The heck? TX. Oh wait, I spelled his name. Aria. Joseph. There we go. Okay, that's a really interesting name. Alright, my opinions. Alright, again, we got like a darker shade of blue mixed in with a lighter shade of blue, but it doesn't look as bad. That's, of course, like red or something. Robot, in my opinion, is kind of generic. I don't know. I just think this robot's pretty plain compared to like some of the other robots. And then with like the blue on blue, it just doesn't match. The gorilla spider, don't mind the ship. I actually think the ship is fine. It's not like bad, but it's not good. The ship is alright. I just feel like there's so much of one color and then the other color just being another shade of blue just isn't that cool. Let's see. The cube, in my opinion, is I think the I think the cube looks cool. It reminds me of like a castle, like the blue and blue. I think that works well with the cube. The spider, I feel like the face, like the teal face, it's like darker than the other icons, and it kind of just doesn't match with the dark blue, in my opinion. The wave is alright. I mean, like, it's wave, kind of hard to mess up wave, but kind of hard to make look good. UFO is pretty basic, considering just doing blue on blue. So, it's basic. This ball is always like not, who is mowing my lawn? Somebody that works for a lawn mowing company. I don't know. But, ball, I think this one's hard to mess up, so I think it looks pretty good. Or not pretty good, but like, it looks good. I'd give this icon set like a 6 out of 10. Alright, let's see. Nickelodeon Life. Oop. Does he read the chat? Yes. Nickel. Odeon Life. There. Alright. First thing I have to say is that I'm not a big fan. Also, why does everybody use this robot? I don't think this robot looks that good. But I also don't like the look of the spider. I don't know. I just feel like the cyan and green don't mix well with this spider, if you guys know what I mean. I think the UFO, the ship, and the cube all go well with the theming, though. It's kind of like a chill vibe. I don't know. The cube is always like, this cube, for me, if you have like a lighter shade and a lighter shade, like it's gonna look good for the most part, in my opinion. The ship is also good since it's like a shark, and this icon set kind of gives like a beach water on the beach vibe. I think it looks good. UFO, this is my UFO, so I like it really well, and then also it's just like good, and then also the coloring is good. The wave, it's my wave too, but like I'm not really looking at waves for me, so this one is kind of just like whatever. And then the ball, it's the orb ball, and there's like orb coloring, so that's kind of cool. But overall, I'd give it like 6, 7 out of 10. All right. ZZ Aurochs. ZZ Aurochs. Molten Wave and Bly Spider. Oh boy. Okay. Thanks for the opinion. No problem. All right. This one, half of it is just the base icon set, and the colors are literally like the base colors you get, except for the green is a slightly lighter shade. So for the ship, ball, robot, and UFO, spider, all of those, and the wave too. I don't know. This icon set is just so basic. I don't really like it. I mean, the cube's alright, but everything else is kind of just like the base icon set. There's nothing really to rate here, in my opinion. It's kind of hard to when it's like just all basic. Alright. All base except cube and wave. Yeah, it's really hard to wait when it's that. Rate when it's that. Let's see. Moon nuts. Oh wait. Moon nut. Oh boy, another red on red. Okay. Oh no. Alright. So my issue with red on red is that it's just an eyesore. I feel like red is like one of the most eyesore colors when you put them together. Since it's like on the brighter side, it's not like blue or purple or green where it's like kind of looks cool. This is kind of just an eyesore in my opinion. So let me just list off everything. Ship, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the dark red works with your icon set, but you need to change the light red in my opinion. So yeah. Let's see, cube, it's Nexus cube, but instead of white, it's like the light red. So yeah. The ship, I mean, for me, it's kind of hard to rate when everything's the same color, but I'll try. I actually think the robot looks cool, though, since it's like a sci-fi thing, and I feel like double red works for, like, that type of stuff. Spider, it's whatever. The spider doesn't look, like, amazing or anything. UFO, I actually like this one, too, because it's kind of like a bat wing UFO. Like, the red wings look cool, but like the red base again. I feel like you should like change the light red. Same for the ball. Like the dark red really works well for the ball, but like the light red just doesn't mix with it. It's like an eyesore, in my opinion. I'm sorry. I'll give your icon set like a 3 out of 10. Yeah. I don't have any other icon requests either, so like, you know. Hi, Aderon. Dan Tom Rebel. Alright, let's see. Okay, so the white and blue, obviously one of the most used color combinations in Geometry Dash. So, okay, give me my opinions. I think the ball looks good. I feel like this ball, like with these type of colors, works really well. The cube kind of basic in my opinion, but it actually looks good since he has like teeth and the colors kind of remind me of toothpaste. So I think that kind of I know that sounds stupid, but it looks good. Robot, well, kind of basic. I think the white and blue actually work really well together. Like the blue eyes, like it's kind of like a screen, and then you have like the white robot. UFO is kind of ugly in my opinion. You know, I don't know. I feel like the tiny mouth just doesn't work with the rest of it, especially with like a white color. The ship, it's alright in my opinion. I feel like it's kind of basic since I see the ship a lot, and also like I feel like the blue and white are kind of just it doesn't stand out to me. The wave kind of looks ugly in my opinion. I just feel like the mixed matched colors on each side, like a chessboard, don't look good for like blue and white. That's why the chessboard is black and white. And then for the spider, I don't really like it. I just feel it looks like a poorly painted building, if that makes sense. Like the side of it looks like windows in the building, and then like the front. It sounds stupid, but like I don't know. I just don't like the way the spider looks. Overall, I'd give this like a 5 out of 10. Life of King 19. Oh my god. Life of King 19. Ooh. Let's see. What? Alright, anyway. Oh my god, this is literally like the Zoink icon set or something. I don't. This is pretty basic icon set in my opinion. But let's see. Cube, basic as hell. This is like every Acheron Victor's cube for some reason. Ship is also basic. Same with UFO. The wave, I don't know what it is, but like people always use that wave when they do like the white and blue color combination. So yeah. Same with the robot. And then the spider is kind of like whatever. Hot take? What is the hot take? And then the ball, in my opinion, it's... I just feel like there's like so much design going on in it. I just feel like it doesn't work well. I give... Alright. Sorry about that. Alright. V1. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Okay, so I feel like your color combination works, but not for like some of these icons. Like, in my opinion, the robot doesn't look good with these color combinations. I feel like the pink actually works better than the teal or the cyan, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I just think that like I feel like if you replace the teal with something else, it would look a lot better for most of these. I don't know what color though, but I think the cat looks good. I like the pink and teal. I feel like that's what you were going around. Since like I don't know, Sylveon the Pokemon kind of looks like that. The scissors look funny. I mean, like the scissors icon's funny, and then like I just feel like, oh my god, why do people say their names twice? Anyways, the ball, it's like the robot. I feel like if you chose a different color, it would probably look better. The UFO, I just feel like the UFO and wave don't match the theme of everything else. And then the spider, I actually think looks good with these colors. I like how, like, the teal and magenta blend in together in the middle. I think that looks good. You don't get what the 8 means. What do you mean? I think this icon set overall is like a 6 out of 10. I feel like if you change the teal to like maybe, I don't know, another color to see what the other icons would look like, it would work a lot better. Like for the ball and robot especially. Like the magenta works really well. I just think you need to replace the teal. But it's your icon, so you can do what you want. Of course. ADD or ADERR. Like ADE. Oh wait, ADERR. All right, let's see. Another purple and black icon set. All right, let's see. Okay, first off, I want to say you did a really good job with your wave. Normally, waves don't stand out to me, but for here, it kind of looks like an obsidian sword or something, and I think that actually looks really cool. But for everything else, it's just kind of like so dark. I don't know how you would like see it in a level or something, but for me, like most of it is just doesn't look good because of how dark it is. Like the cube especially, like I feel like if you chose a different color, then maybe if you replace black or purple, it can work. But I feel like those two together don't work with that cube. I actually think the dragon or the chip, I think that's a dragon. It actually looks alright. actually looks good in my opinion. I feel like it's the same with the sword. It's kind of like this obsidian dragon that like that looks cool. The robot just doesn't fit the theme of the rest of the icon set in my opinion. It's like this goofy little robot thing with like I don't know, the rest seems super serious. Kind of like but the spider I think is alright. It's like this obsidian. I feel like the theme here is like something obsidian. I don't know why cuz it's like the colors. But the UFO in my opinion, it looks alright. It looks like one of those masks like a supervillain would wear, so that looks kind of cool. The ball, I've seen this ball a lot. I think it's okay. Not like anything special, but you know. And then, yeah, I give this icon set like a 7 out of 10. It would probably be higher if you changed the robot to something more serious, since like the and the cube. If you change those two to something more serious, I feel like it would work a lot better. Let's see, WCZESNY jar muzz. What the heck? Did I type this right? WCZS. Oh wait, I forgot the other Z. That's why. The heck? Oh my god, I had to type that all in again because the thing wouldn't let me type. WCZESNY jar muzz. Alright, there we go. Oh my god, that's forever to type. Thanks, no problem, Adaron. Alright, let's see. Alright, I actually think this color combination looks really good for most of the things here. The ball is the base icon ball, so that's kind of hard to rate in my opinion. But I feel like it actually meshes well with like the wave and like most of the other things like the UFOs, since like most of your icons for what they can be have like a circle in the middle. Same with the cube. I think the coloration on it looks really good. I think the thing that stands out most to me here though is the ship. I feel like the seahorse ship looks really good with these colors, since like the colors are kind of more like an ocean color. It looks good. The spider, it's alright in my opinion. I just feel like it doesn't match with the rest, since same with the robot. I feel like those two look a lot more like serious compared to like more the cartoonish style with the rest of them. But I think the coloration on the robot looks good. The spider's alright. And then the wave, while being overused, looks good. And then overall I would give this icon set like let's see, good 7 out of 10. I think it looks good. Water lemon 6-9. What up? All right. All right, let's see. Okay, so red and white. It does not work for the cube. I feel like the fin cube, I don't know. I just feel like cube icons with I said 7 out of 10 for you, but I feel like cube icons with like the red face just don't work in my opinion. Robin, level 2 isn't a person. Anyway, I don't like the cube that much. The ship looks cool though. I feel like red and white will work for like a dragon ship thing, and that works. Cube, kind of whatever. This cube is kind of just like dots, so it's or not cube ball. The ball is just like a bunch of dots, but I think the color it's like Nexus color, so it looks cool. And then the spider, it's pretty basic. Robot doesn't look good in my opinion. I just feel like the white top and then like the red bottom just I feel like it was I don't know. I just don't think the white for the robot looks that good. The wave looks good though. I think it's simple but clean. And then the robot, I just feel like I was trying to do what the ship did, but didn't do that good at it. So overall, I'd rate it like a 6 out of 10. Definitely change your cube, but and maybe try something else with the spider. But other than that, I think you don't need to change anything. Just crazy. What? What? All right, Christmas colors. I see. Do they match though? I'm not a biggest fan of this color green in general, so it's gonna be a little weird. But spider and robot are basic. Like they're just the basic icon set, so that's kind of hard to rate. But I don't think the colors work well for the robot or the spider. I just feel like if you change the green, the icon set would be a whole lot better. UFO, same with that. I feel like if you change the green, because the red actually looks really good with it. Quinn. But wave again. I just don't like this color of green. I'm not the biggest fan of the green in general. Same with like the green just puts everything off for me. I'm not the biggest fan of this color of green, but I'll try to say other stuff. Ball, dude, it's so hard. I just don't like this color. The colors just don't mix well in my opinion. Like the cube, oh no, it just doesn't look that good. The cube and the ball kind of fall under the same thing, where it's like supposed to be a mix of colors, but the green again, and then the ship is also kind of basic. It's the Clutterfunk ship, I think, or something. So yeah, honestly, wave is extremely hard to get. Well, the thing about wave, it's easy to get right, but it's hard to do it good. If that makes sense, like it's easy just to get a wave, cause like wave is kind of basic, but it's hard to make it stand out. And then robot as a yeah, it's pretty hard to get right. Dylan loves GD 872. See, I like the colors on this one, especially for the sea. I feel like the seahorse ship works really well with like a lighter shade of like purple or blue and then the white. So I think you did a good job on that. I like the cube as well. I think the colors clash really well with like the different combinations in the cube, with like especially with like the dash, the line in the middle, and then the colors kind of split off in that. The wave actually really stands out in my opinion. It reminds me of like the F-Zero ship, Captain Falcon ship kind of, with like the blue wings and then kind of the white base. I think you did a really good job with the wave. I think the colors actually mix well with the robot. Like it's the same with the seahorse ship. It's like the lighter shade of blue or purple mixing really well with like white. The spider in my opinion, it's kind of basic for me, but like it's not like the worst, but it's also not the best. It's kind of just there. The UFO actually it's like similar to the wave in my opinion, where like I don't know why, but it reminds me of something really cool, but it doesn't click to me for that. But I think the UFO looks cool. I feel like you did a really well job. The only one I don't like is the ball. I just feel like what you did good with the cube didn't work well for the ball, because the cube kind of just has like colors sectioned really well, but the colors on the ball are kind of just all over the place. It doesn't look good in my opinion. Let's see. Oh my god. Palette. Alright. Thanks, no problem, Mr. Chicken. right, let's see. Um, two darker shades of green. I feel like you kind of based this around your cube because the cube actually looks really good in my opinion. Like the blue and the green going together, it looks well. I'm not the biggest fan of the robot. It feels kind of basic, and then I'm also not a big fan of this green color. I'm just not a big fan of darker green in general, so it doesn't really work well for the robot in my opinion. The spider same. It feels like the colors just kind of go all over the place in my opinion for me. Um, the ball's okay in my opinion. It's not like bad, but it's not good either. I just feel like again, actually I think the green doesn't even look that bad. I just feel like the blue doesn't match with the animal this time. The dragon ship actually looks kind of cool in my opinion. I think you did a good job with that one. UFO, it's kind of like the spider. I just feel like the up and down spikes in the middle just kind of off put the UFO. And then the wave, I think the blue base looks good, but like the green again just doesn't match well in my opinion. Sheep builds 2. Hold up. Let's see. Alright, here's my opinion. Okay, first of all, I've got to say, I know I used to use the robot, but even I don't like that robot. I have no idea why I used it. Probably because it looked goofy. But I just don't like the robot in general. So, the ship, honestly, the fireworks ship, I feel like it's hard to get right. But I don't think that's what you were going for. I don't think the ship was like what you were trying to base around. It's kind of obvious you were basing it around the cube because like I think the cube actually looks really well for this colors. UFO or not? Yeah, I guess I can do UFO. UFO. I just feel like the pink dots and like the white part don't match well in my opinion. It's kind of off-putting. And then the wave, like the balls on the outside, again, I just don't like that wave in general. It just looks weird in my opinion. The spider I actually think looks good compared, like the robot, well, it's goofy in a bad way. The spider, it's goofy in a good way, in my opinion, if that makes sense. All right. And then I actually think the ball, well, I feel like this one's overused a lot. I think the colors work for it again, since it's like white and then like another color, so that looks good in my opinion. Yeah. Nova Genie 10. What up? Okay, so I think the colors, it's kind of obvious you based it around your spider because your spider looks amazing. Like the color combination for the spider, the orange outside mixing into the yellow inside, that looks really cool. The robot is literally the base robot. It doesn't, same with the UFO. They both, like I actually think the colors work well for the robot, but for the UFO it just looks basic. The wave in my opinion isn't the greatest. I just don't like the way that wave looks in general with these colors. I don't know, I just feel like it just doesn't look good. Same with the cube. I just feel like the colors don't mix well for that cube, since like the yellow kind of just like, the yellow and the orange just don't mix well together for this cube. Same with the ship. I just feel like the yellow at the end just doesn't clash well with the orange at the front. And the ball it's kind of like the spider, but not as good. I still think it looks good, the ball, since it kind of does the same thing as the spider where the colors clash really well. But yeah, you need to get another UFO though, because the basic one is not gonna cut it. I probably need to get some water, but you know I gotta do this. My enemy is very... The heck? My enemy
me is it LNG? The heck? MYANME. What the heck? What the heck? Okay, I guess that user doesn't exist. Let's see. What the dog do? What the dog doing? 6'9". Oh, excellent. What the dog doing? 6'9". Alright. Let's see. Well, that was a complete change. Alright, red and white. Again, another overused color combination, but not bad. Not a bad one. Except for the UFO. What the hell is that? The face is just like... the UFO is supposed to be a devil, but like... The face kind of looks goofy in my opinion. Like, the red and the white kind of just like don't mix with it for that one. Unlike the wave, I actually think the wave mixes the colors well. Like I said, like I said for cube icons, for spider icons, I feel like the red face for this one just doesn't work, especially with the white, since like it kind of stands out. Since the white is kind of like, you know, a color that's it's hard to explain, but the red just doesn't look good for the spider. The robot looks cool in my opinion though, like it's supposed to be red and blue. Oh, did you? Oh no, then. But I think the robot looks cool, even if it was blue. I just think red works really well, and then like the white kind of like screen face looks good. The ball same. I think the colors for the ball clash really well for this one. You have your cat with you, W. The ship, in my opinion, kind of basic. I think the cube works well, though. Again, it's kind of hard to mess these types of cubes up. It's kind of like a monster face. It's kind of hard to rate with, like, when I know your color is blue, but I'm trying. Again, ship kind of whatever, in my opinion. I don't know. Overall, I'd give it, like, a 7 out of 10. Robot really carries. Gamer guys YouTube. The goofy face. Alright, let's see. Again, I'm not a big fan of the shade of green, and that really sticks out to me for the UFO and the robot. I don't like the UFO and the robot. I just feel like the green kind of overpowers everything for the UFO. And then for the robot, it's the base robot, so it's not going to be the greatest. The ball, in my opinion, I don't know. I just feel like the dark red doesn't mix well with the dark green. But it does mix well for the ship and the cube, in my opinion. I feel like that cube's also hard to mess up since there's a lot of white on it. And it makes like a goofy face, so it's kind of hard to hate. The ship looks good in my opinion. I actually think it looks really well for like dark colors. The spider, I'm not a big fan of this spider because I don't really like the dots around it. It just does. It looks kind of creepy in my opinion. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the green. And then the wave is just the base wave, so there's nothing really to rate there. Overall, I'd give it like, I'd give this one like 4 or 5 out of 10. I just feel like it doesn't, like, the last 4 don't really stick out at all. The ball's not that good. The first 2 are good though, like the cube and the ship. Let's see, cluster. Oh boy. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Alright. Purple and white. Okay, I'm gonna compliment you on your spider. I actually think it looks really well. Like the white bottom mixing with like the dark purple. I think that works. I think those two clash really well, especially at the bottom with like the underbelly, like right under the teeth, if that makes sense. Let's see. The wave, I don't know. I just feel like since the purple's really dark, it like oh, nice update post. W. I feel like the purple, like the white eye kind of just like sticks out compared to the dark purple. So it's like I'm not the biggest fan of it. I think the cube, I think it I have mixed feelings about it cuz like it's the white this time that doesn't really work well for me. I feel like the purple actually looks really well, but like the white kind of looks off-putting in my opinion. I don't know why, but and then the robot, I feel like this robot, since it's mainly one color, it's kind of hard to rate, but like the purple kind of overshadows the white, but it's not the worst since like purple is like I don't know. But I feel like the white horn looks good. It's just the white on the feet kind of just like it's kind of like lacking. The ship is alright in my opinion. I don't know. I just feel like white and purple isn't the best colors to use for this ship in specific, since it's like a machine gun. So it's supposed to be like I don't know. I feel like white and purple kind of don't give the feeling for a machine gun, if that makes sense. The ball, in my opinion, it's okay. I just feel like it's kind of whatever. Like I don't know. It's just whatever in my opinion. And then the UFO, it's the same with the ball. It's just whatever in my opinion. I don't know. I feel like the colors work really well for the spider, but then for like stuff like the UFO, the robot, the wave and the ball, it's kind of just like I don't know. I feel like for wave that's kind of hard, but for like the UFO and the ball, maybe there could be something else. I don't know. CHREP horn. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay, no offense, dude, but all black just isn't good. It's just not that good. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's so hard. You, like, icons are supposed to show detail. The icons are supposed to show stuff. All black is just kind of like you can't see anything. It's just like silhouettes of the icons. Like it's the best way I can describe it. It's not like an icon kit. It's more like looking at silhouettes of an icon kit, in my opinion. Like it's so hard to rate when the main color scheme is just black, because I don't even know what like half of these are supposed to be. Oh my god. I think the UFO has the most personality because it's like has the most detail. Oh, sorry. On it, but like the rest of it, it's just. Oh my god. I don't. It's so hard for me to rate that, dude. Let's see. Lucky Wizard. Okay, this is better. I can already tell. Alright, so I feel like it's kind of obvious you based it around your cube, because I'm not the biggest fan of your spider. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of this spider in general. I don't think Rob did a good job with like clashing the colors together, in my opinion. But that's just me. What up? Sorry about that. Alright. So, The cube, in my opinion, looks really good. I feel like the dark face for the pharaoh matches really well with like the blue on the top. I think that theming goes really well. And then with everything else he did, I think the robot also looks good. I think this robot in general. Sorry. I might have a sneeze. Okay, no. I thought I was going to sneeze, but this ship, in my opinion,
it's it's good, not like great, but it's good. I feel like it looks kind of cool, but the scale on the wing, the blue scale wings, kind of just bring it down a little bit. I think the colors clashing on the ball look good. I think it's just a nice vibe. Same with the UFO, like and the wave. I think like the middle three kind of have a nice vibe to it, but the spider's just really the only one that's off-putting. But other than that, I give it like an 8 out of 10. Deadlocked all colors. True. Those are the deadlock colors, kind of. GD. Oh wow, you're up next. Scripto. Wait, did I type that right? Probably not. GDS. Cry. P. Toll. There we go. Alright. This one I can already tell that you based it around your cube because it looks like the Mario mushroom. I love Super Mario. I've seen this ball before, except for the colors were swapped, so I've said this about this ball. I think it looks really well with these colors. And then I also think you did a good job with the cube. I know it's basic, but it's always a nice to see like this kind of theming. I know the ship gets used a lot, but I'm just a big fan of the ship overall, not even regarding the colors. But the peach color also works really well with it. The cat the cat UFO, I feel like it matches kind of like the goofier theme of this icon kit. So and the peach is a nice touch. The wave is just the basic wave. I mean the color combination's good, but again, it's the basic wave. It's kind of hard to rate that. The robot, in my opinion, kind of just like I don't know. I feel like for the compared to the rest of this icon kit, the robot kind of just like it's kind of just like it ruins the more goofy tone I get from looking at this icon bot or icon set. It's too serious in my opinion. Again, you did a good job with the colors, and I think the spider also is like kind of a goofier spider, and the colors clash nice with it. So you know. All right. That was a good icon set though overall. My name is very long. Is that it? All right, there we go. There it is. Hold up. Hold up, guys. Give me 1 second. All right. Let's see. Okay, I see this ball again, and like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of this ball. I actually think the color combo kind of works for it, but then again, the design just isn't that good in my opinion. The wave kind of looks weird in my opinion. I just feel like the spiky stuff around it just doesn't match with the rest of the wave. So, I think the robot looks cool though. I think like kind of reminds me of like Optimus Prime or something. Like I said, like the blue robot with like the white screen face will always be good. It's just a cool looking thing in general. And then the spider kind of, you know, I feel like the dark blue kind of just like, I don't know, it doesn't really do anything for me. But the white horns, just not nothing, there's not much to say. The scissors ship also always works for me with the dark colors on the left and then the white on the right. That always looks good to me. The cube, I don't really like. It's kind of like the wave. It's like I don't know. The design just looks weird to me. And then the UFO's alright. I think the white spikes are cool, and then like the dark blue base looks fine. Overall, it's like an alright cube. Or UFO. I give this one like a 6 out of 10. The cube is really weird though, I must say. CWS. Creeper. Hold up. All right, let's see. Oh boy. I'm gonna be real. This red, it just looks kind of off-putting, but I'll do my best. All right, so the creeper icon. I don't know. It's kind of weird seeing a creeper just not being its base green and black. I don't know. The creeper kind of looks weird to me in a way. I like the robot though. I think the black like main color with the red um, screen face eyes or whatever. I think it looks like a villain sort of thing, so that looks cool. Same with the spider. I actually think the spider looks good. It gives like a villainous vibe, and then the the ship also kind of gives a villainous vibe, but I feel like the colors just don't mix as well as they do in the robot and the spider. And then for the UFO, it's I don't know. I feel like it's kind of basic compared to the rest of this icon. The ball, it's mainly black, but with like white dots around it. It's what it kind of looks like a ninja star. And then the wave kind of looks like one of those old like ships you would see in like an asteroid game or whatever. The way I mean the wave is all right. I give this like 5 out of 10. I don't know. I just don't really. The red's kind of an eyesore in my opinion, just in general. Alright. Little fire coder. Hi Reverse, welcome to the stream. Hi Salomon Zapto, welcome to the stream. Let's see. All right. I just realized that's the XN ship. XN ship. I actually like XN ship. So W. Same with his wave. So this is the XN ship and wave. So that's what I gotta say for those two. Welcome Epic Cheese Sloth to the stream. The spider, is that also XN spider? I don't know. I think the cube looks cool though. I think you did a good job with it with like the lighter crown mixed with like the darker body. Those clash really well. The ball is whatever. I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of basic in my opinion. And then the UFO. I think this UFO looks really cool in general with like the base and then the wings. They also look cool. And then the robot also looks cool. Like I said, usually robots actually look cool in my opinion. It's just hard to get the coloration right, and then the colors on this one look good though. So. All right. Let's see, where was I? Oh wait, he said he updated this. Trip. Oh, it's the same. Josk. Opie. Oh boy. Dislike this comment if you have visited here. Hold up. All right. So this is kind of like my colors, but kind of not. I'm not the biggest fan of the color scheme though. I just feel like the dark purple doesn't mix with like a dark pink, so like or magenta. So yeah. Again, this cube design just looks really. Oh, he does have creator points. What the heck? I just realized. Thanks for pointing that out. But yeah, W creator points. But yeah, anyways. Again, the cube just looks weird in my opinion. Same with the ship. I just feel like for the seahorse ship, you should do like a lighter color and a darker color, or like two light colors rather than two dark colors, because it just doesn't look good in my opinion. I've noticed he got the creator point UFO. It's just all purple though. I don't know. I just feel like one color doesn't really look that good. And the wave is the base wave, so it doesn't really stand out. Robot actually looks good in my opinion. Like, I think the coloration for this one actually looks good together. Spider is the base spider, so it's kind of hard to rate. It's whatever. And then the ball, I don't really like the black lines that are going on with it, so yeah. But overall, I'd give this like a 4 out of 10. I just feel like the cube and the ball kind of bring it down, you know? But other than, I think like the robot is good though. Let's see. Kitchen. Flex the creator points. Let's see. Oh boy, 2 really dark colors. I know what this cube is, and I feel like for these colors it just doesn't work because you can't even see the face of the cube, so it's really hard to like look at, in my opinion. So yeah. Let's see though. The ball, again, it's like kind of hard to see everything with how dark these colors are. But still with that, I think the robot looks good since like the robot's kind of like an evil sort of thing. So like that works well. But the spider, I can barely even see like what I can make out of it. It's like I think I have an idea of what it is, of what the spider is, but it just I don't know. I feel like it's like so dark for it to see a thing. Same, and then the UFO is just the base UFO, but like dark, so it's also hard to see. And then the wave, I actually think looks good since these are like outer space colors, and I feel like outer space colors with like these type of waves look good. And then, like I said, the ball is just kind of hard to see. And then the ship is kind of generic. Overall, I'd give it like 5 out of 10. I don't know. I just feel like dark colors with that cube don't work well. Blue F. You beat Finger Dash, W Kev. Alright, let's see. Oh boy, another green on green. I actually think it looks good with the cube though. I think the cube works really well. The ship is the base ship, so it's kind of hard to rate. Same with the robot. The spider, like I say, I just don't like the spikes around it. I think I used to use this one too. I don't know why, because it didn't look good. But I don't really like the design of this spider in general. But the wave, kind of generic. I mean, like, it's just green dot with like green outside. I don't know. It just doesn't look that good in my opinion. UFO, it's kind of an eyesore in my opinion with all like with the design. I just don't think the design for these colors look good. And then the ball, I think the ball looks okay with like the same colors. Colors look like boogers. Indeed they do. But yeah, the ball, I don't know, like it's alright in my opinion. Quinn, you don't have to say it all the time. It's kind of, let's see, Spot L. Bro has creator points. Oh my god. Usually, wait, this is the Rob Top colors. Although I'm not the biggest fan of like, I'm not the biggest fan of yellow. I actually think it looks good with teal. So W, but first off, I want to say that you have the base spider and the base wave. And for the spider and wave, it's going to look basic because it's wave. But then spider, I think it looks okay as well. I think you did a really good job on the ball. I don't know why, but the ball sticks out to me for some reason. He just looks like a goofy guy, and the colors work really well, like I said. Same with the cube. He just looks like he's happy to be there, and then I broke the what the heck? All right, anyway. The cube, good. I also like the ship. Again, Kev, I did yours last stream, but anyway, the everyone knows the default wave is good. The default wave is basic. The UFO is good though. I like the wings. I always say this UFO looks good, and the coloration mixes well with it too. The robot, in my opinion, like I say, I'm not the biggest fan of this robot. I don't know. I just feel like the colors just don't work for any colors, not just these, but just any colors in general just don't clash well on this robot. Everything, most of the other things look good though. I give this like a solid 7 or 8 out of 10. I really like the color scheme, even if it is Rob Top colors, because you did a really good job with most of your icons. Alright. X Shark XX. Ooh. I like the cube. I really like the cube actually. You did a really good job with the cube. Let's see. I like the color scheme. Like yellow and orange are a good color combination. Although I'm not the biggest fan of the spider cuz I just don't like the design of that spider. The ball looks good though. I think it looks like the ball does well with warm colors with the combination. I'm not the biggest fan of the ship. I used to use it too for some reason, but I'm not a big fan. It just looks weird in my opinion. Not even like the colors, but just like the ship. It looks weird. I like the way the UFO looks though. I just think I don't know, the yellow like the thing in the yellow like it looks like a deer or like a moose or something in the middle. I know that's not what it is, but it looks good, especially with like because yellow and orange actually look good together. And then I think the UFO looks really nice with the horns too. And then the wave, it's kind of like, I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of the wave design with these colors. I just don't really like. Yeah, the UFO does have great color shifting. I'm not the biggest fan of the wave though. And then the robot, it's kind of like, it's not bad, but it's not great either. I think it looks alright because the color combination is really good. But the robots, Kev, I'm going in order, be patient. But the robot looks good. I'd actually give this an 8 out of 10. I really like the cube, the ball, and the UFO. They did really good. Miles TD. Let's see, XN colors. Alright, let's see. First of all, I'm not a big fan of the wave or the UFO. Just the design. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I thought I lagged for a second, sorry. The wave and the UFO don't look good. Just the designs in general, in my opinion. The wave looks really weird, and the UFO just looks ugly. And then the spider, I don't really like the big ball thing. It just looks awkward. Kind of looks like just like one of those rolling drones, if that makes sense, or something like that. But yeah, the good stuff though, I really like that robot. I just think like the light, like the light, the light blue for the eye, like the screen eyes, go really well with like the darker shade of blue. Those two really look good together. And then I think your cube has a really nice, it's just a really chill vibe. Same with the ball. It's like the last one where like it's like the warm color and then like the darker color mix well. The dragon also looks cool in my opinion. It's just like a nice color combination. So yeah. Get stick bug. What up? What up? Give me a second. Alright, let's see. Quinn, don't. What is this? Oh my god. Alright. Alright, let's see. I'm not the biggest fan of this UFO in general. It just looks this UFO looks really weird in my opinion. I don't really like how small the mouth is compared to like the rest of the UFO. It looks weird in my opinion. Hold up. Give me a second. The spider in my opinion actually looks really good. Or not really good, but like I think the colors mix well together in this one. The cube, while a little basic, still looks good in my opinion. It's kind of um, like it's basic but good. Same with the ball. It's like a really used ball, but I still think it looks good. Um, the ship, like I said, it's hard to make the ship look well with colors. So, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of the ship. And then the wave, it's kind of basic, but, basic but not bad. And then the robot actually looks really cool in my opinion. I feel like a lot of these robots have been really good because like the color combinations just work well with most of the robots I've seen today. Alright. Negative, neg, 40. Oh boy, one of my least favorite spiders. That's fine. Hold up. Hold up. Alright. Let's see. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of this spider. I just think the spikes around it look weird. The robot actually looks pretty decent in my opinion. Like the dark gray works really well, and then the green also. Since robots in general kind of like use green battery stuff, it looks cool. The wave kind of basic in my opinion. The UFO again looks really good. I think the gray works really well with the bat wings, and the green just looks really good for the body type. Um, the ship actually looks really good with the green horn. Welcome Razor to the stream. The Yeah, I remember you from last stream, but the cube again. This is like zombie colors. I just realized this is like zombie colors. And the cube is alright. It's not like great or anything. It's just okay. Like I said, the ship greenhorn. It looks like a gremlin kind of. That looks cool. And the ball, I don't know. I'm just not the biggest fan of the ball, to be honest. So yeah, it kind of like the colors kind of look weird, but other than that, I give this like a 6 out of 10. All right. Size GD. Oh boy, this is white and gray, so the colors are gonna. All right, I actually like the way the cat icon's really hard to ruin. So, W, cat icon. Ball is literally the basic ball with gray and white, so there's not much to say there. Robot looks cool in my opinion. I just feel like the gray like face, and then the white body look really good together. And then the spider, this one's used a lot, but the gray and the white look good together. UFO is pretty basic in my opinion. I can't lie. I always see it used for like white and gray, so Same with wave. It's pretty basic in my opinion. Ship looks cool though. I think white works well with it. Same with the gray wings. But yeah, I get this icon set like let's see. The ball UFO and wave kind of just bring it to a 5, but then the robot brings it up. Spider kind of brings it up. Cat. I give it a 6 or 7 out of 10, my opinion. Yassine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. At first I thought it would be this icon right here. It doesn't look good. But let's see. Again, I'm not a big fan of how small the mouth is in this UFO. It just looks weird in my opinion. I think you did a good job with the wave though. Like, it's like a chip. It reminds me of like one of those chips, like a microchip. Since it's like, the colors are like microchip colors, so I think the wave reminds me of that, and it looks really good. The ball is whatever. I'm not the biggest fan of this ball in general because it's just like dots. And then, like I said, I don't like this spider that much because of the spikes around it. It looks weird no matter the colors. The robot, it's whatever. It's not good. It's not bad. The cube, I just feel like the green Shy Guy face doesn't look that good. And then the ship. Wait, that's my PC icon. Sorry, your mobile is due. And then the wave, it's alright. I'd give this icon set like a 5 out of 10. The wave really carries it. The ship, like I said, it's alright overall. Mr. Razor. Razor 77. Oh, dark colors. Alright. I think the robot looks cool. The ship, I don't know. I can't really see the face with the black, so also I don't really like the way the ship looks overall either. So I think the ball looks cool though. I get the ball. Like I think the green and black would work really well together. Wave is kind of basic in my opinion. I'm not the biggest fan of the spider, and then the UFO is whatever, and the cube, I think it's okay. I just feel like the colors don't clash well with most of these. Like the cube, the ship, the UFO, and the spider, they don't work well with. But that's just that spider in general. Overall, I'd give this icon set like a 6 out of 10. TIJT Gaming. Oh wait, is it G? Oh, that was an L. Okay, TGLJT Gaming. All right, I like the color scheme of this, but it looks really weird on the spider. I'm not the biggest fan of the color scheme for the spider. I think it looks well with the wave. I think I like the teal color with the wave overall because it kind of looks like a diamond sword. Robot looks cool. Ball, I think the colors work really well with. Ship is alright. I just think the pink, the magenta just overshadows everything else. UFO is okay. And then cube looks cool. Overall, I'd give this like I gave it like a 7 out of 10. But yeah, I think I'm going to end stream here. My voice is getting really